What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kendra, and today I am back with another video. A lot of y'all have been in my Instagram inbox saying, "Where are you? We miss you in these YouTube streets. When are you going to make another video? Are you quitting YouTube?" And the answer to that last question is no. I am not quitting YouTube, okay? So today's video, I would like to talk about the 5 love languages. For those of you that do know or who have been following and are subscribed to my channel already, I think it was a couple of months back or maybe a few. Yeah, I think I've been missing for a while. Anyway, a couple of months back, I made a video about sex languages, and today's video will be about the love language. So if you guys are interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so here we go. I've been doing a lot of research on the 5 love languages, reading inserts and articles, and it's one person's article that actually stood out the most to me, and it was an article written by this guy named Gary Chapman. And the reason that that article stood out to me is because Gary had a theory that I felt like was very interesting to me, because he has a theory that everybody has 2 love languages. You will have a primary and then you will have a secondary, right? So if you would just observe the way that people show love, that might not necessarily mean that that's the way that you receive it, but in turn, it could be the way that the person that's like showing you the love, that's how they receive it. So for example, if I'm gifting you, if I'm buying you gifts a lot, that might not necessarily be the way that you receive love. That just might be the way that I receive love, okay? And he also feels that by analyzing the things that people complain about, you'll be able to see what it is that they like and what it is that they don't like as well. So I feel like the 5 love languages are very interesting, and I'm going to dive in. You guys will see me looking down from time to time because I have the inserts from the article that I'm going to reference here as I talk about them. So let's get started. Okay, so right here I have number 1, words of affirmation, right? So people with words of affirmation as love language value verbal acknowledgments of affection, including frequent I love yous, compliments, words of appreciation, verbal encouragement, and often frequent digital communications like texting and social media engagement, right? So words of affirmation, what that concluded for me is that written and spoken shows of affection matters most to these people. That's what I would conclude with words of affirmation. Number 2, quality time. Okay, and to me, this love language is all about giving your undivided attention. Okay, so let's read it. People whose love language is quality time feel the most adored when their partner actively wants to spend time with them and is always down to hang out. They particularly love when active listening, eye contact, and full presence are prioritized hallmarks in the relationship. So I would say quality time, turn off your phone, get off social media, turn the TV off, and just like enjoy each other's company. Okay, number 3, acts of service. If your love language is acts of service, you value when your partner goes out of their way to make your life easier. It's things like bringing you soup when you're sick, making your coffee for you in the morning, or picking up your dry cleaning for you when you've had a busy day at work. So I can see that act of service, even if it's washing a load of laundry or cooking dinner or mopping the floor, like little small things like it doesn't have to be anything huge, you know what I'm saying? Just small things like that will definitely make a difference when it comes to active or acts of service. And I think people with acts of service, that's like a different way to say talk is cheap. Like you got to show it to me, show me versus talk about it. Like don't talk about it, be about it. Okay, enough of that. Number 4, gifts. Gifts is a pretty straightforward love language. You feel love when people give you visual symbols of love. It's not the monetary value, but the symbolic thought behind the item. People with this style recognize and value the gift-giving process, the careful reflection and deliberate choosing of the object, to represent the relationship and the emotional benefits from receiving the present. So when people think of gift giving, they automatically think, oh, she want that Louis bag or she want them Louboutins. And it doesn't necessarily have to be anything expensive. It can be a card, or it could be some flowers. Like, it doesn't have to be anything expensive when it comes to the gift giving. It's just something that, was thought out. It was thoughtful, and that, it would be meaningful as well. Okay, and on to the next one. Number 5 is touch. People with touch as their love language feel love when they receive physical signs of affection, including kissing, holding hands, cuddling on the couch, and sex. Physical intimacy and touch can be incredibly affirming and serve as a powerful emotional connector for people with this love language. The roots go back to our childhood. Some people only felt deep connection or a deep affection and love by their parents when they were held, kissed, and or touched. Now, people who communicate their appreciation through touch just want to be touched. Now, how you want to be touched ain't none of my business, but they like touching. Anyway, so since we're talking about the 5 love languages, right, and we're all about self-love and self-care at this point, I would like to give you guys 5 ways that you can apply the 5 love languages to yourself. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so words of affirmation. Number 1, say kind things to yourself. Give yourself, motivate yourself. Tell yourself that you did well today, or that you look beautiful, or that you are more than enough. That's a couple of ways to show words of affirmation to yourself, to apply it to yourself, okay? Number 2, gifts. Buy yourself something. It could be flowers if you like. It can be a bag. It can be some shoes that you wanted. Get into the mindset of doing things for yourself and not just for others. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, make time for yourself. You can journal, you can meditate, or simply make time to do things that you love, even if it's just hanging out with loved ones. Do something that makes you happy, okay? Number 4, acts of service. Be as dedicated to making life easy and pleasant for yourself as you do for others, okay? Put some energy into your own dreams and goals. That's number 4, acts of service. And number 5, treat your body with love and appreciation. Listen to your body and give it exactly what it needs, okay? And that's all I have today. I'd like to thank y'all for watching my video. Please comment below what you feel like your primary and secondary love language is. If I'm going to be honest, I feel like my primary love language is acts of service. And if y'all can't remember, that is I can't remember. Okay, my primary love language is acts of service, and that's that action speaks louder than words. You got to show me. You can't just talk about it. You got to be about it. Okay, and my secondary love language would definitely have to be receiving gifts. Yes, I am a gift giver, so maybe that's more than likely why I love receiving gifts too. So anyway, comment below and let me know what y'all's primary and secondary love language will be. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe below, like and share. And until next time,